When the world thought the limits of speed were already broken, Lamborghini built a machine that shattered the idea of limits itself, the Tattaglia. The story of the Lamborghini Tattaglia begins where ordinary ambition ends, at the farthest edge of imagination, where the raging bull sharpens its horns against the impossible. The Tattaglia is not just another hypercar, it is Lamborghini's most enigmatic creation, a machine whispered about long before it was revealed, shrouded in secrecy, built for those who cannot be defined by limits. Its birth is a statement that raw power, impossibly refined beauty, and untamed Italian engineering can fuse into something that feels less like a car and more like a force of nature wrapped in carbon fiber. From the moment you ignite the Tattaglia, the world around you changes. A new symphony awakens. A hybrid V16 power unit engineered with such ferocity that the air trembles around it. Lamborghini channels an unprecedented combination of combustion violence and electrified torque, delivering a power output that bypasses mere performance and enters the territory of myth. The Tattaglia doesn't accelerate, it lunges. 0 to 60 happens in the time it takes to blink, as if the asphalt beneath it contracts rather than the car moving forward. Every pound of force, every surge of horsepower is tuned to perfection, creating a machine that refuses to compromise between brutality and control. Lamborghini built the Tattaglia to be unchallenged, a vehicle that redefines dominance with every millisecond it breathes. And then there is the shape of the beast, a silhouette carved by wind, obsession, and a refusal to obey standard aerodynamics. The Tattaglia's design is a visual opera, razor-sharp angles fused with fluid aggression, translating airflow into speed with supernatural precision. Its carbon titanium exoskeleton folds light around its curves like a predator hiding in shadow. Its front fascia narrows like the point of a spear, forcing air into vortex channels that slice drag and amplify downforce. Active aero blades subtly shift its speed, altering micro airflow patterns that grant the car grip previously considered unattainable. And in the rear, the adaptive tri-wing spoiler spreads open like the wings of a machine bred for combat, stabilizing the car as it breaks barriers few dare to approach. Every line exists for a purpose, every contour is a negotiation between beauty and physics, and the Tattaglia stands as proof that Lamborghini still designs not with timidity, but with fire. Inside, the Tattaglia becomes a parallel universe, a sanctuary of luxury forged from futuristic minimalism and handcrafted tradition. The interior is wrapped in Alcantara infused with carbon nanofibers for reduced weight but enhanced strength. Italian leather is laser cut with microscopic detailing, creating a tactile world where your fingertips can feel craftsmanship in every stitch. The cockpit curves inward, embracing the driver with a fighter jet-inspired console that hovers like a digital spine, glowing with intelligent displays that react to your heart rate, driving mode, and environmental conditions. The steering wheel merges aerospace inspiration with pure performance intent, featuring haptic controls that adjust suspension, aerodynamics, and torque distribution in real time. Seats sculpt themselves to the driver's body using memory gel contours and active temperature regulation. It is not simply a cabin, it is a command center, a throne for the few who dare to rule a mechanical kingdom. But beneath the beauty lies something even more compelling, technology that feels one step ahead of time. The Tattaglia's neural drive interface uses adaptive learning to understand the driver's habits, choices, and aggression levels, adjusting the car's behavior with every journey. Its hybrid system channels power through a tri-motor electric setup that feeds instant torque, allowing micro adjustments to each wheel for near telepathic handling. An AI-assisted aerodynamic brain tracks wind pressure, temperature shifts, and chassis load across hundreds of sensors, reshaping airflow on the fly. And its predictive traction system can anticipate loss of grip milliseconds before it happens, making the Tattaglia feel less like a car and more like a living entity, one that thinks, reacts, and evolves every second it's in motion. Lamborghini engineered it to transcend the traditional hypercar template, crafting not just performance, but intelligence, not just speed, but awareness. But what elevates the Tattaglia even further is its aura of exclusivity. Lamborghini doesn't want this car to be common, or even collectible. It wants it to be legendary. Only a micro fraction of the world's elite will ever see one, let alone own one. Each Tattaglia is hand-assembled by a specialized team within Lamborghini's most restricted division, a section of the factory accessible only to a handful of master engineers. Owners are invited to the Tattaglia conditioning ritual, an immersive design process where every detail, from the carbon weaves to the spectral paint tones, is created uniquely for them. No two Tattaglias will ever be alike, making each model a living artwork that carries its own DNA. And with production numbers so limited, the Tattaglia becomes not only a hypercar, but a generational crown jewel, a machine destined to appreciate in value and legacy. And legacy is exactly what the Tattaglia is built to protect. Lamborghini created it as a reminder that the golden age of mechanical power isn't ending, it's evolving. The Tattaglia is a bridge between eras, a tribute to old-school engine thunder combined with the precision and intelligence of tomorrow's technology. It reflects decades of heritage, from the Miera's rebellious spirit to the Aventador's uncompromising dominance. And yet it stands alone as something entirely new, a hypercar that refuses to be categorized. Its very existence challenges the industry, provokes competitors, and resets expectations for what a flagship Lamborghini should be. It is the culmination of artistry, science, engineering, and desire, shaped into one unstoppable force. Driving the Tattaglia is not simply an act. It is an experience that alters you. The road feels smaller beneath it, the world quieter around it. The engine's roar becomes a battle cry. The electrified surge a reminder that power can be both violent and intelligent. The fusion of aerodynamics, technology, luxury, and legacy creates a feeling of mastery that no ordinary vehicle can replicate. The Tattaglia is the kind of machine that doesn't ask for respect, it commands it. It is not a passenger in history, but a creator of it. In the end, the Lamborghini Tattaglia is a story of ambition without apology. A hypercar born from the desire to exceed every known limit. A masterpiece for those who understand that excellence is not a goal, but a lifestyle. It stands as a symbol of what happens when engineers refuse to compromise, designers reject conventional beauty, and a brand embraces its destiny as the creator of legends. The Tattaglia is more than a Lamborghini. It is the next chapter in the mythology of speed, the embodiment of the Raging Bull's unbreakable spirit, and the gold standard for what the future of hypercars will dare to become.